Welcome to Titans of Terror, where we look at the men and women who have shaped the horror landscape. Today's victim, or subject, Mr. Blobby. Mr. Blobby is a bloated, demented, pink humanoid covered in yellow spots, with a permanent toothy grin and green jiggly eyes. He communicates only by saying the word Blobby in an electronically induced voice, expressing his moods through tone of voice and repetition. Mr. Blobby first graced our screens on October 24th, 1992, when he appeared on a hidden camera prank segment called Gotcha in the television program Noel's House Party. The setup was simple. A minor celebrity would be performing a banal routine, and Blobby would disrupt said celebrity by causing mayhem and destruction. Mr. Blobby was presented to the celebrities as if he were a real and established children's television character that wanted to record a feature about the guest's profession. In reality, Mr. Blobby acted childishly and unprofessionally to irritate the celebrities taking part. By 1993, Blobby Mania was in full effect. Blobby merchandise included CDs, records, cassette tapes, dolls, plush toys, slippers, egg cups, condiment shakers, pink lemonade, towels, a video game, and even his own VHS tapes. The bulbous one even scored a #1 UK single with the song Mr. Blobby, besting Take That and Meatloaf over the Christmas holiday. The song topped the chart for 3 weeks as it seeped into the consciousness of the UK people. And Blobby's takeover was almost complete. In 1994, Blobby released Mr. Blobby, the album, which was voted the worst LP ever made in 2016. In 1995, Blobby continued his reign over the airwaves as he released the single Christmas in Blobbyland, which got voted second worst Christmas song of all time, behind Destiny Child's A DC Christmas Medley. Take that, Queen Bey. Crinkly Bottom, also popularly referred to as Blobbyland, was the operating title for 3 British theme parks that operated in the 1990s. In July of 1994, Cricket St. Thomas became the first real home of Crinkly Bottom, the fictional hometown of the Blobbies. The Crinkly Bottom Park featured a Blobby-themed house called Dunblobbin as the main attraction. While the park attracted over 500,000 visitors in its first year, attendance figures dwindled, and the park closed in 1997. In the 2000s, urban explorers rediscovered the abandoned Dunblobbin house, which led to more people returning to Cricket St. Thomas to see the ruins of the sacred house. The owners of the land initially tried to block off the site to no avail. Eventually, they demolished Dunblobbin in 2014 due to vandalism and illegal raves. However, the polystyrene toilet was taken from the house in 2013 and placed in an art gallery, where the world can enjoy Blobby's throne. On July 27, 1995, John McLaughlin stood as Mr. Blobby in the Littleborough and Saddleworth by-election in 1995, having changed his name by deed poll. He came in 7th out of 10 candidates with 101 votes. In December 1997, Mr. Blobby made a guest appearance on the children's game show Get Your Own Back, where he was the losing grown-up and was subsequently slimed. He made a return the following year, playing a judge on the show, and slime presenter Dave Benson Phillips as revenge for the previous year. No one escapes the wrath of Blobby. Blobby also appeared in the music video for Peter Kay's 2005 charity single, Is This the Way to Amarillo? Further proving that Texas is the devil's state. Blobby made regular appearances on such shows as Top of the Pops, Live and Kicking, and The Generation Game. In 2012, Blobby terrorized actor Jack Whitehall on an episode of the Big Fat Quiz of the Year. Jack has never been the same since. Elizabeth Colbert of the New York Times wrote, Mr. Blobby's rise to stardom has provoked anguished commentaries about just what he stands for. Some commentators have called him a metaphor for a nation gone soft in the head. Others have seen him as proof of Britain's deep-seated attraction to trash. A Sun article reported that Blobby reduced a young girl to tears after throwing her birthday cake onto the floor during a show. causing the girl's father to mount the stage and assault Blobby. The man was never heard from again. In 2016, Stuart Heritage of The Guardian said that Blobby became a sensation immediately, but then devolved into a widely despised irritant. I'd watch your back, sir. Now we go to correspondent Pugwall316 for his thoughts on the mighty Pink Menace.
What can I say about Mr. Blobby? His career, his reign of terror, the Prince of Anarchy, the Clown Prince of Anarchy, unpredictable, dangerous, unstoppable, pink, and yellow. Mr. Blobby held the nation hostage for years. #1 singles, theme parks. We talk about Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. When I get the rights to his life story, then we're going to see some real horror. Guy scares me to death.
Blobby appeared on The Last Leg in May 2017, where he was declared as the leader of the 90s Party, a political party formed by the show's host. On September 6, 2019, Mr. Blobby appeared on the 20th anniversary episode of Loose Women, where he grappled Carol McGiffin, losing an eye in the process. She's now a sworn enemy of Mr. Blobby. On November 7, 2021, Mr. Blobby attempted to take part in the Children in Need's Puppet Aid musical, but was locked out of the studio while the rest of Britain's famous puppets sang Starship's Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. 3 hours later, he broke into the studio and delivered the final note. In September 2022, Mr. Blobby appeared on The Big Breakfast and rode a mechanical bull. In February 2023, Mr. Blobby made a guest appearance on the ITV skating series Dancing on Ice to present part of the competition segment, in which he caused chaos in the studio and made snow angels on the ice. Mr. Blobby made his professional wrestling debut when he was the surprise entrant in Riot Cabaret Pro Wrestling's 90s Rumble match. Link in description. In May 2023, Mr. Blobby auditioned for the 16th series of Britain's Got Talent, where he performed a magical act. After failing to make Simon Cowell disappear and sliming him instead, he received 4 red buzzers. Although, he did press Bruno Tonioli's buzzer himself twice in frustration when he failed to make it disappear. I'm now getting word that my arch nemesis, Video Tasties, has some words about Mr. Blobby.
Mr. Blobby can't stand the bastard. Rather me owl a card and give him a hug.
Mr. Blobby now tours around the UK, making public appearances at events such as university balls and short videos and sketches exclusively for his official YouTube channel. Link in description. Nightmare Fuel, Societal Menace, Gleeful Anarchist. There are no depths that Mr. Blobby will not sink to cause chaos and destruction wherever he goes. There is horror, and then there's Mr. Blobby. The bat salutes Mr. Blobby, a true titan of terror.